Welcome to the Change Quest model for managers, the brain-based approach for leading people through change.
I'm Dr. Britt Andreatta, and this training is the result of my research on the brain science of change, which I detail in my book, Wired to Resist.
There are 4 brain structures that play a key role in why we're wired to resist change. They're the amygdala, the basal ganglia, the entorhinal cortex, and the habenula. Together, they drive fear, failure, and fatigue. And I unlocked the puzzle of why 50 to 70% of all change initiatives fail. I use this information to create a new model for understanding change and driving success. The Change Quest model incorporates both the structural aspects of change as well as our emotional and physiological response to change. Our resistance makes going through a change initiative feel like a journey. Sometimes it's an easy change and will feel like a walk in the park. Others require more preparation and stamina. And others take extreme focus and endurance. Let me show you how it works. Time runs along the horizontal axis, and the vertical axis is the amount of disruption and resistance the change is likely to cause. Current state represents your starting point, and you can dial along the axes to represent the time and amount of disruption for any change. The end of the change will represent the new normal state after the change is complete. When a change causes very little disruption and takes hardly any time, it's like a pebble on the path, almost a non-event, unnoticed by most people. At the other end of the spectrum are changes that take a long time and cause a high amount of disruption and resistance. These are called long and intense climbs. If a highly disruptive change occurs over a short period of time, it's called a quick hike up a steep hill. And finally, you can have a change that has low disruption and resistance, but it occurs over a long period of time. This is called a long, steady trek. Once you identify the different types of change your group and organization are going through, you can map them across the year and start to look for potential hotspots. I like to add rhythm of life information across the top because you can start to see when you might be overloaded and have important things bumping up against each other. No wonder so many of us are feeling the symptoms of change fatigue. Once you identify the different types of changes you're going to lead, you can next look at the kind of motivation and attitude your group has for each of them. Brain science tells us that our motivation for change is largely shaped by choice and desire. Now we can take our map of change journeys and add the kind of attitude or motivation we have for each one of them. This is really important information because it helps you gauge the kind of personal and leadership skills you'll need to be successful, as well as where you might need to set up some additional support. Regardless of the kinds of changes you're leading, there are several strategies that will help you lead your group through any kind of change. This online, self-paced course for managers includes several resources and online activities designed to build new skills for managers or anyone leading change. Sign up today and get useful tips and tools to help you lead your group through the many change journeys yet to come.